is there's no testing in
None.
Pakistan.
None.
There are everybody on steroids? Is everybody on steroids?
MMA fighters in Pakistan, not all of them.
Yeah.
But I'd like to I'd like to bring this in knowledge of a lot of people, that whoever's watching this, there are guys that take, I mean, when someone says steroids, people think,
Yeah.
that's not the only steroids that, an athlete can take.
Yeah.
Different levels of PEDs, right? But definitely in Pakistan, a lot of athletes, shit ton of athletes are juiced.
Shit.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
I remember this one fighter that fought international, and a gym owner, where we were training, there was a gym, and the owner of the gym came up to us like, "Yeah, ye ladka to falane tike pe hai." I was like, no. He's trained so hard. He's like on a strict routine and this and that. He's like, बेटा मैं 20 साल से इस फील्ड में हूँ, मुझे पता है किसने कौन सा टीका लगाया होता है. He's like, मैं टीके का नाम बता दूंगा, डोजेज बता दूंगा. I was like, जी ऐसा ही है Zahid bhai. So shout out to Zahid bhai from Muscle Mania Gym. That guy, I mean, when that guy said that to me, I was like, no, that's impossible. And then when I heard Nate Diaz say, all these motherfuckers on steroids, I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people. I mean, I've a lot of not only mixed martial arts, a lot of like traditional martial artists, like a lot of guys in wrestling, a lot of guys in jiu-jitsu, a lot of guys in different like kabaddi. There's no testing. I mean, let me put it this way. ONE FC doesn't test their athletes.
Yes.
Brave doesn't test their athletes. Only UFC tests their athletes, right? Even Bellator or WSOF never tested their athletes.
Yeah.
So, just one example. Why did Vitor Belfort? He's super old.
Yeah.
Why did he not fight in UFC for a long time, and then he got drafted to one championship, and now he's back jacked and looking big? Why? Is he eating horse meat? Like Alistair Overeem used to say? Yeah. Exactly. You know, some people are like, oh bro, मैं तो दिन में 12 अंडे खाता हूँ, bro. 12 अंडे is going to give you this?
Yeah.
And those are kind of people that like, दिन में 12 अंडे खाता हूँ. Like, bro, do you know what the yolk has, and do you know your body fat percentage? I mean, मैं 3% पे बोल के flex मार रहे हो, ये तो पूरा अंडा खा जाता हूँ. तुम जो अंडा खा रहे हो उसमें कैल्शियम भी है, प्रोटीन भी है. जो आप योग खा रहे हो उसमें you get carbs as well. So I mean, you're telling me that you don't eat carbs and you're
3% somehow, and your cholesterol levels through the roof. You know what I mean?
You know, and this is the thing that people don't understand, that just testosterone is not the only steroid.
Yeah.
There's a lot
PEDs
of
is entire.
Exactly. And Memosh told me about these things. He added to my knowledge when I came to see him when the Brave Gym opened. And I met him, and he's like, bro, you have no idea. I've been doing my research on the steroids, bro. Everybody's on steroids, bro. I was like, yeah, Nate Diaz said it a long time ago. He's like, it's so right, bro. Everybody's on steroids. And I've been told by a lot of people. We have this friend in a wrestling camp, and he told me, he's like, because he used to train with us first, so he goes to Passion Combat Academy now.
Cool.
Sorry, bro, I gave away your identity. and he was like, bro, everybody, he's like, yaar, Uloomi bhai, हर कोई लगाते हैं. He's like, you're such a senior. आपको जो ना इस तरह मार खाते देख के हमारा दिल खराब होता है. आप क्यों नहीं लगाते? And I was like, bro, अगर टीके लगा के मैं मार खाऊं तो मेरा दिल खराब होगा.
Right.
I leave this sport that very day.
Yeah.
Right. And like, I won't lie. Honestly, I've like, this has occurred to me a lot of times, like after my fight against Afghanis, after my fight against Pakatu, I thought that, I should, I need to start taking steroids. Yeah. Because look at what happened to my body.
Yeah.
I've had like multiple fractures after Pakatu. I had like 7 fractures in the eye, like orbital 2 fractures in the nasal and 2 in the jaw. By the way, thank you so much, Jeremy, for fixing my jaw. I had clicks in both the jaws. He punched this one back in, so thank you so much for that. You saved my
Shout out
saved money.
Fuck it.
So yeah, I mean, I wanted to, and there was this the same Zahid bhai. He was like, bro, if you want, I can tell you which one to take and how much. Like, I can tell you the entire cycle, like how it's done, how it's worn off of the body before a fight. That even when you get tested, you won't get tested positive.
Yeah.
So there's a whole science behind it. And a lot of big teams in the world, they have they have proper doctors with them, not only for the recovery, but for this very part as well. I mean, a lot of people use PEDs for recovery. Look at TJ Dillashaw.
Yeah, EPD.
You know, a lot of athletes, man.
Like
they
literal Russian, Rocky Balboa Russian doctor monitoring your steroid levels.
Exactly. And
Wow.
now that you said Russian, it occurred to me the Russian team was not allowed. They were not competing somewhere in some big event. I
Yeah.
think it was Olympic or something.
Yeah.
With the Russian wrestling team. Why? Because
the opposite.
exactly.
And
Because they were going to get tested.
Yeah.
Because the committee said, okay, we're going to test everyone for steroids. And the Russian team, after a couple of days or after some time, they were like, okay, we're not participating or we're not competing in this event. Russians are everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
So
that's
that.
But what breaks my heart is if like dudes here use it. And
Yeah, they do.
It would break my heart if I know like that a fighter, regardless of what his status is or isn't, has faced a loss because of somebody who's on the juice.
See, the thing is, this is what my coaches taught me. When I told them, I was like, Coach, I want a juice because बहुत दर्द होता है जब हड्डियां टूटती हैं दर्द होता है.
Yeah.
You know, मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता है लेकिन मर्द बर्दाश्त कर लेता है. Right? And like, Coach, I don't want to go through this. I want a longer career. I want to fight till I'm friggin' 42. I want to be like friggin' Hendo.
Yeah.
Or Romero.
Yeah.
Or even Fedor.
Yeah.
Right? So they're like, if you want to have such a long career, if you want longevity in your career, then you will have to be even more technical.
Yeah.
And more sound mentally, spiritually, and technically.
Yeah.
Because if you're not one with yourself,
yeah,
you can't do anything. You can't do shit.
Word.
Right? And they were like, if you want to beat guys, it's like, look at Israel.